What is up? This is your training on the importance of water and electrolytes. So, jumping right in, not wasting any time, we're going to cover why this is important in the first place, what water and electrolytes do for your body, how to consume more of them, and then some common mistakes and pitfalls that we see. So, obviously, water is essential for you to live. Water also hydrates your skin and your hair, makes digestion a lot easier. Okay. Electrolytes are important because they actually help you absorb all of the water. So, it's awesome to drink it all, but if you're peeing it out, without obviously absorbing it, that doesn't really matter. So if you drink a lot of water, obviously you're not actually hydrated if you don't have the electrolytes. Water does also play a key role in weight loss as it keeps you full. Plus, it gives you a lot of energy to help fight off cravings. Okay, so what water and electrolytes actually do for your body? So, water is one of the biggest roles of water in your body is to regulate your core body temperature. Okay, so obviously that's very important just for overall health. And then another big role is to lubricate your joints and to help with proper organ function. Obviously, we have to have that stuff in order to do everything else we like to do. So, it also helps you get rid of waste, obviously, by making you pee. Electrolytes give us energy and help our body function. The main electrolytes are sodium, magnesium, and potassium. These electrolytes help to actually absorb the water that you're drinking into your cells to keep you properly hydrated and functioning properly. So this is one of the biggest things that I see a lot of times with people is they drink a lot of water, but then they avoid like putting sodium or salt in their food, right? Or they don't have proper amounts of magnesium, which we'll talk about in a second, and then they still kind of feel like weird all the time. They don't get the energy that you should be getting from water. They don't feel the effects of it, right? Because they don't have the electrolytes to actually absorb all of the water. Okay, so they have to go tandem. They have to go water and electrolytes. We can't just have one, or we can't just have water. Okay. So, how to consume more of water and electrolytes? So, one of the easiest ways to consume more water is to use a refillable water bottle, and you get bonus points if you have one with the motivational sayings on the side. But I just have a metal water bottle. I'm sure some of you guys have seen it with all of my stickers and stuff across it. But that's easy for me. It's 32 ounces, so I know that if I drink 4 of them, that's equal to 1 gallon of water per day, which is a lot easier than keeping up with those little mini water bottles. And you're like, okay, I have to drink 16 of these to get about a gallon. It's like, no, get a refillable one again. And then again, if you can have those sayings on the side of like, you got it, almost there, keep going, like those types of things, it can kind of, keep you motivated and keep you on your water intake. Okay. Another easy way to drink more water is to add 0-calorie natural flavorings to your water. Because sometimes people are like, I can't drink a lot of water. It's just so bland. Like, especially if we're used to drinking like a lot of soda or like diet sodas or like sweet, sweet tea, lemonade, juices, like those types of things. If we're used to kind of drinking those things, often sometimes switching to water can be kind of tough. So adding stuff like Mio, Propel, Crystal Light, any of these 0-calorie natural flavorings, you don't want to get like synthetic shit in there. So try to stick with these things, okay? And then when it comes to electrolytes, right, one of the biggest things I see a lot of times is people go, I'm going to drink more electrolytes. I'm going to drink Gatorade, right? Gatorade is literally sugar and like a few synthetic vitamins, okay? It is severely underdosed with the actual electrolytes that you need, okay? It puts a lot of vitamins in there, it puts a lot of cool stuff in there that makes it sound good, but the 3 key electrolytes of sodium, magnesium, and potassium, there's like no magnesium in a Gatorade, and there's very little potassium, and there's like maybe 200 milligrams of sodium, which is nothing. All right, so 0-calorie Pedialyte is a little bit better than Gatorade. Even 0-calorie Gatorade is not the best, but Pedialyte is a little bit better. I'm sure you guys have seen that before. It's a little bit better, but again, make sure you get the 0-calorie one because it does come with a lot of sugar. You should also get a blood test to see if you're actually deficient in any of the main electrolytes, because 60% of Americans are deficient in magnesium. So if you get a test and you go, okay, my sodium levels are good, potassium levels are good, magnesium is terrible, then okay, I need to focus a little bit more on getting my magnesium, and you might need to take a supplement for that. Okay. But the best thing in the world for electrolytes, supplement-wise, is drink LMNT. So LMNT or Element is the best electrolyte supplement on the market, and it tastes really good. So you can add it to your water. It comes in like a little packet, and it's powder, and you can dump it into your water. And it has appropriate levels of sodium, magnesium, and potassium to not only make your water taste better, so you can drink more water, but also to help you absorb more water. Okay, you can also get other supplements online and GMC, things like that, but this is by far the best one. Okay. Some common mistakes and pitfalls around water and electrolytes, right? I already mentioned it. Drinking Gatorade and Pedialyte for electrolytes, right? If you're going to do that, drink the 0-calorie one is a little bit better, but just avoiding them in general is better, and just going for a different option if you're going to spend the money. Okay. Another thing is drinking 1 to 2 bottles of water per day and thinking that's enough. Thinking, okay, well, I went from drinking no water to drinking, 1 to 2 bottles. Like, yeah, that's an improvement, but it's not enough. Okay. We need to continue to build upon the 2 bottles to go into 4 bottles to 6 bottles, so on and so forth. Okay. Another common mistake I see is avoiding sodium. All right. Yes, it does make you retain water. However, it's absolutely essential for proper function, especially if you work out a lot. So if you're somebody who, takes workout classes or runs or does whatever, and you're kind of sweating a lot, or even if you just don't eat a lot of processed foods and you don't get a lot of like sodium, in general, if you try to avoid sodium altogether, you're going to really pay the price, because you're not going to be absorbing it all, and you're going to be just not functioning, because again, sodium is necessary for you to actually function. Now, if your doctor is telling you to limit sodium, absolutely listen to them, because you can get carried away with it and you can definitely have too much of it. But appropriate levels of sodium are required, and a lot of times people think that sodium is bad, because a lot of doctors say you should limit your sodium, but it's only if you get to a certain level. Okay, so having sodium in your diet is necessary. Okay. Another common mistake, obviously, is only drinking water without the proper electrolytes. So you have to have both of those in order to actually be hydrated. Okay, so this will help you with quite a few things. If you're drinking the appropriate amounts of levels of water and electrolytes, it's going to help you stay full. It's going to help you absorb the water, so you're staying full, right? So you're fighting off those cravings. It's going to help with weight loss. It's going to help with digestion. It's going to help literally all around. So this is something to start implementing now, is to start drinking not only more water, but also adding those electrolytes in to your day.